Hey everybody, what's up? It's your Telltale Gamer Squad here with another video. Today we are going to do something a bit different. We are going to play a game and do a story time. So let's do this. This story takes place in Kelowna when I was 17. We were there for a wedding, and it was the day before the wedding. The wedding party decided to come over to our motel because it had a pool. Everyone came over for a swim, but because I can't swim because of medical reasons, I decided to stay behind at the room, watch TV. But then I got bored, so I took off my shirt and I grabbed my phone and iPod. At the time, yes kids, I had a iPod. I know, I'm ancient. And I headed out the door. So I headed out the door. Now, we've all heard the phrase, don't text and drive. But at that time, I did not know it also applied to people who drove wheelchairs. And I learned the hard way. I remember I had my earphones in, my music loud, I was texting and driving, so 3 things that you should not be doing. And to be honest, I was too focused on texting people rather than looking where I was driving my chair. And I had my music up loud so I couldn't hear anything. And I remember at the last second I heard people screaming, "Quaid, stop, there's stairs." But it was too late. Next thing I knew, I was flying through the air like Superman. I remember looking ahead of me to see where I was going to land. Now keep in mind, I can't go in pools because of medical reasons. So I looked ahead of me and all I could see was a pool. And I thought, holy crap, this is how I'm going to die. So I closed my eyes and waited to hit the pool. And I was surprised when I didn't hit the pool. I hit the ground. So I opened my eyes and I thought to myself, hey, I avoided death, yay me. And well, I looked up in this air and I seen a 300-pound chair coming right at me. Yes, my powered chair was flying through the air as well. So I closed my eyes and sure enough, it did land on top of me. But for some reason, I still don't know how, but for some reason, it did not injure me that bad. All it did was bruise my chest. If you know my mom, you know she likes to be all dramatic and stuff. So when I hit the ground and when my powered chair landed on top of me, she's like, oh my god. And she also used words that I can't really say on YouTube, but you get the point. Anyway, she comes running up to me and she's like, Quaid, are you okay? Do we need to go to the hospital? You need to go to the hospital. Oh my god, you're going to die. And I told her, no, I'm fine. It was the next day at the wedding, and I was sitting at the table feeling pretty crappy because of what happened the previous day. But I didn't tell anyone the truth because I did not want to ruin the wedding for anyone. So I pretty much lied. Anyway, one of my aunties came over to the table where I was sitting, and she hadn't noticed that I wasn't feeling good. So she's like, "Quid, what's wrong?" And I told her, "Nothing, I'm fine." She's like, "That's crap, what's wrong?" And so I told her the truth, and so she's like, "Alright, come with me, we're going back to the room, I'm gonna check you out." And so we went back to the room. She made me take off my shirt, and she's like, "I'm not a doctor, but I think you bruised your chest." And I already had known that I injured myself somehow. And she's like, "Do your parents know about this?" And I told her no. I kind of lied to them because I didn't want to ruin the wedding. And she's like, "Well, that's stupid of you. Promise me, after this wedding is done, you will go to the hospital and get checked out." And so that's what I did. The next day, I finally told my parents the truth, and we went to the hospital. The doctor checked me, and he said that he was surprised that I hadn't injured myself more serious than I did. And well, that's how I almost died while driving my chair down a flight of stairs. I hope you enjoyed this story time. I enjoyed telling it to you guys. And well, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and go ahead and click that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.